What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing some cleaning on the exhaust tips. Got some band-aid going on. Got my boy Sammy. We're gonna work on his car as well, but I'm gonna teach you guys how to clean up the exhaust tips using aluminum foil. Alright, so here's what you're gonna need while Sammy makes a ton of noise back there and some popping. You're gonna need some spray cleaner, some kind of degreaser or something. You're gonna need some kind of brush, also a Scotch pad, a nice piece of aluminum foil, a clean rag to buff things out with, a random dirty rag just to clean off the exhaust tips at first. And then you're gonna need some kind of chrome polish at the very end. Some of you guys have these things even dirtier than I do. But I'm gonna show you how to do it. These do come off. I can actually take them off, go upstairs and polish them myself, like by hand. But I know most people actually have their things like welded on, or they're part of an exhaust system, so you're not going to be able to really take them off. So I wanted to do this on the car, and I wanted to show you how I do it because they're due for a cleanup. These things are bomb, guys. Get yourself one of these wobble connectors. I got them from Amazon for like $14.
Flex it.
Here you go. Here, flex, Sammy. Oh,
look at
killer. And they work good too, like at some, low torque. I would say nothing more than like 20 foot-pounds, 30 foot-pounds. But it does work well in the torque machine. I put this thing back together. Ended up using glass cement on this. We're gonna clean up the exhaust tips. Sammy's not gonna help me. He's just gonna watch me fail. I literally just read about this on the internet and I was like, let me give it a try. Maybe I'll make a video about it. Maybe I'll make a video about me failing completely, totally. So let's clean up the exhaust tips and then we can move on to doing everything else. So first step is to spray some of this degreaser stuff on there. Alright, we're gonna take a brush. I'll take a brush and just kind of agitate it. Look at that, even just that, Sam. Cleans them up a little bit. Yeah, I'm a criminal. Yeah. There we go. Get them nice and clean. This step is really just to get off all the surface dirt. Nothing nuts, nothing crazy. What do I have to say nuts for?
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Take your Scotch-Brite pad and just kind of use this green side to, brush off a lot of this extra that's not gonna come off otherwise. Look at that, even that just does a really good job too.
Tough stuff?
No, some new stuff. I gotta show you the bottle. I'll put a link in the description down below of the degreaser that I'm using on this, guys. But I think most degreasers would work. So, give it a nice clean. Wow, they look almost like new. Maybe the pad would just work, like the Scotch-Brite pad. Yeah. It's probably perfect for this stuff too. If you guys wanted to, I guess you could leave it here, but we're gonna take it a step further, especially around here, because we want to really get a good shine out of it. I clean that up. There we go. Throw that back in there. Use the wet rag, the dirty rag, to kind of wipe this down a little bit and get rid of all that surface stuff that we just created. And then what we'll do is we'll take this and put a little more degreaser on it, and then we'll just kind of work it in there. And you can tell, look how polished is looking right there. Wow, that's actually really good, right? A little bit of that degreaser. I guess just the metals agitating each other makes it look really shiny. No, it looks pretty good, folks. We're gonna buff this out right after. Now it's good to, kind of fold down a piece and just slide it in here and get this weird double lip out. See all that stuff that comes out?
Should have put stuff on.
Yeah, probably. You know, whatever. Yeah, I have them upstairs. There we go. Now I should probably cut this in half so that way I don't waste it all on one side by folding all this crap. There we go. Now we'll take some more of the greaser, spray it on the outside of here, and just kind of stuff that out. Try to leave it as flat as you can, especially for the outside. Make sure the surface is wet with just the greaser stuff. There we go. Spray a little more. And then we'll wipe it back down with this stuff. Get all that greaser out. Look at that. Dude, that looks good already. What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll come off with the buff.
No, with the loop.
For you guys, I'll do this for, you know, nice 30 bucks. Sammy will probably have to pay me like 300.
$3,000.
$3,000
Inside.
There we go. Let's dry that out. We're gonna dry this up as much as possible so that way the compound doesn't mess up. There you go. That looks a lot better. Ooh. I'm gonna take a little bit of this chrome polish. If you have one of those weird cone spinny things, that'll work well with this. Otherwise, just dab it and then just work it in there. It's a very small area, so we're gonna work this in 3, 6, 8 sections or whatnot. We'll just polish it out. Rub-a-dub.
Yeah, we're taking a bath with water over here.
Oh yeah? Oh, it's close enough? Look at that. Look at all that was left in there, guys. And just work the surface.
How hard are those to remove?
These?
Yeah.
Easy. It's like 3 bolts on this in the back.
No, I mean, I'll just remove it, do it.
I know, but you know what? I said that at the beginning of the video. I was like, I could just remove these. Huh?
I said do it in the kitchen sink.
Yeah, no, I could just remove this, but most people wouldn't be able to remove it. So that's why I wanted to do the video
On the car.
on the car, of course. There we go. Look at that. I'm gonna put a little more and dab this side here. Get all that. It's crazy. And the polish would actually leave a nice surface over it, protecting surface. So that way, you know, it'll last longer. Huh?
So you gotta look at the other side.
No, I'm gonna put them together. And then do a last little dab. We're gonna go on the inside of this here and just work this back and forth here. Go, and then just take the clean side afterwards and just wipe the whole thing down, buff out the excess.
What's available?
What? Oh, that's nice.
This one too.
Are you thinking custom?
Yeah.
Buddy, we gotta get you a regular place first.
Oh, I know.
There we go. That side's all done. I'm not gonna put in a time lapse just so that you guys can see how long it actually takes. You guys are gonna think I did something different than what I just showed you, but I didn't. I did exactly that, and they look completely different. Check this out. Here's the old one. And here's the new one. Holy moly. Look at that.
Looks crazy.
The difference is insane. Look how that one shines. And look how that one is just This one shines, and this one is just dull. Now that's how you keep your tip clean. That's epic. Yes. Come on, show me those plates, bro.
No, they can't see them all.
Look at that one. Bye, Felice. Oh man, but we got some more work to do. I'm just gonna kind of cut this right here. Show you guys how to clean the exhaust tips. I'm gonna clean the other one and then show you guys what it looks like. We have some other stuff to do today, so I'm actually gonna break that up into a couple of videos, just because it's very time consuming to do the other thing that we're gonna do, and I wanted to completely separate it. So if you see me 2 days from now wearing the same clothes, it happens. Here's the final product, guys. Those things are clean. Check that out. They're like crazy blast pipes now. How they actually stand out. I haven't really cleaned these like this ever, and I've had these exhaust tips on here for what, almost like 8 months now, right? Yeah, so this is probably the cleanest that they've ever been ever since I got them. So back to new. So that's how I clean my tip. With an S, right? Tips. Multiple tips. If you have one tip, that's fine. Most of us have 2 tips. 2 tips, very close. Yeah, close together. 2 tips. Anyways, that's how you clean your exhaust tips and polish them so they make them look like new. So if you guys like this video, make sure you hit a like down below. If you like this video, make sure you also subscribe and hit that bell. I will see you guys in the next video. Follow Sammy on Instagram. Peace out.
Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow.